If this is a trout, this is a good one. Today I'm throwing artificials again for redfish, trout, flounder. The big challenge for today is the wind. It's like 20-mile-an-hour winds, and the spot that I wanted to fish is, you know, pretty much unfishable with those conditions. So I'm going with a backup plan, which means I'm gonna have to move around a lot and find the fish. If you enjoy these types of videos, please don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So my original plan was to actually launch somewhere else and fish, but the wind made me change my mind on that. And then when I launched here, I planned to fish somewhere else, but the wind made me change my mind on that. So this is like the third option, what I'm doing right now. So I know it's gonna be a little bit slow, especially when the water is this high still. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna fish a long time today. Well, I haven't found any fish yet, but I think where I'm going to fish right now is gonna be pretty protected by the wind, so I can fish it really hard. Here's what I'm throwing right now. It's just a 1/4 ounce jig head with a Bass Assassin paddle tail. Got a fish. Oh, what? Oh, that was a big trout. Shaking its head, and it just got off the hook. Just threw the hook. So the water depth of that fish was actually probably closer to 5 to 6 foot deep. Wow, this is sad. The second I turned the camera off, I had a bite. Like the exact second I turned it off. And then the fish ran under my kayak because it was swimming towards me, and it got off. And again, it felt pretty good. I mean, enough that I couldn't control it, and it went under the kayak. Finally, I get to land a fish. Well, I should not say that. It's not even that big. It's probably gonna get off. Come on. Not even a keeper. Oh my god, come on. Wow, my netting skills are terrible recently. Jesus. That's embarrassing. Alright, first fish of the day. Yeah, he might keep too. Not as big as the other one that I hooked earlier. I'm guessing he's like 13.5 though. Let's see. Oh, even smaller. Oh, no. Close the mouth. And I'd say like either right at 14 or just barely under. But it's first fish of the day, so I'm happy to see it and actually land it. So no more bites where I just caught that last trout, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, we got a nice trout. Well, I say nice, but not a bad one. It might be bigger than the last one. I actually netted him like right away. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger. It's been a bit of a struggle, but found him. Got him on the Bass Assassin paddle tail. That's what I've been throwing like this whole time. Just gonna get a quick measurement and release. 14.5. He is a keeper. I don't want to keep him, but it's fish that number 2 that I've landed. At least I'm catching some. Right, same dock. We got a trout. I think he's a bigger one too. Oh yeah. Well, about the same size. Never mind. But we're finding them. gonna attempt to not net this fish. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, he looks like he's hooked pretty good. Yep. That's not a bad one. Definitely not a bad one. Same dock as the last one. Wind keeps pushing me where I don't want to go. Oh, he got hooked really good. Yeah, I mean, that's another 14.5 incher probably. Not gonna measure them because I think I might be on a good bite right now. Well, not bad. Three trout landed so far. If this is a trout, this is a good one. Whew. I think it's a red. Yeah, it's a little red. It's a little slot red. Got him on the electric chicken bass assassin. That's a, I'd say like 18 incher, not a bad keeper. Trout this time for sure. Little one. Tiny trout. Wow, what? Look at this. It's like the smallest trout I've ever caught. Like 8 inches or less maybe. So the sun is going down now and I'm still on the water, but I'm making my way back to the landing. If I had more daylight, I'd probably stay and fish more, even though fishing's been slow. I really like to figure out where the fish are when it's hard to find them. I really don't like to quit fishing when I don't catch very many fish. The less fish I catch, the harder I end up fishing for some reason. I guess it wasn't a terrible day, but I mean, I did fish like all day and landed 5 fish, 4 trout, and 1 slot red. Okay, so there's oysters underwater here, so the fish are either on the outside or the inside of these oysters. The outside. Oh, that's a trout. Why do I keep catching trout? That's a good trout. Wow, that's a really fat trout. Jesus. That's a really good trout. Wow, that might be a 20 incher, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, come on. This is a big trout for sure. Got him. Oh. Wow. That's the heaviest trout I've ever caught, without a doubt. Look at that. hit the gulp swimming mullet. I need a measurement because I think we got another personal best trout. Definitely heaviest I've ever caught because this is a fat fish. Close the mouth. Almost 19. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll say 18 and a half. Not my biggest trout ever, but it's the heaviest trout I've ever caught. Look at that. God. No, he got hooked really good at least. Bent my hook on a trout. Look at that. Wow. 18 and a half inch, really fat trout. Look at that. Well, that is a nice surprise. Time to let him go in the grass. Dang, that is a big fish. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. Thank you for watching.